It's Ray Gift TV.
Oh, you didn't know? I got the content.
House YouTuber in the game. Hey, yo, Ray, let's get to the content.
Let's get to the content.
It's Ray Gift TV.
In the block.
So if he was that crazy and that happened, what you think I mean, I know what they're gonna do to him, but can you imagine?
I know where it's gonna go because I know where the judge is gonna go with it. The judge gonna say if it's an illegal something, it ain't admissible. Tell you right now, lawyer, you should know that. You don't know that.
What I'm talking about. What I'm saying is.
I'm saying you do know that, right?
Nothing. They not supposed to. The fucking chamber is sacrosanct.
I'm saying you do know that, right?
Nothing's supposed to be coming out of the chamber. But
you do know that, right?
Nothing is supposed to come out of that chamber. While
he don't know.
See, you dancing right now.
No, I'm
you
not.
You do know that.
The
judge is going to say if it was an illegal whoop, it is not admissible.
But this what you introduced something different that I didn't think of. If nobody told him, and it's a wire, like if it was a wire, then that means it's something superseding.
Now it's going to be admissible.
No, I'm not talking about being just
nigga running an illegal wire that was not granted by the judge. Ain't nothing on that wire can be admissible in court, bro. If they do that for me, they damn sure gonna do that for him. It's a fact. You didn't know that?
I didn't think about that wire shit until you said it. I just automatically assumed it was the girl because that's how he tried to pin it on her.
Immediately, nigga, you cannot. Illegal wire is never admissible for anybody in no court.
Yeah, the judge got time for a wire.
Not even a criminal. If they say, okay, we got all this shit on wire, how'd you know wiretap? There's the wiretap. Oh, you just ran
the wire anyway.
You just ran the wire. Yeah. No order from the judge. Okay, everything on that wiretap is not admissible. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Anything from any, if a judge didn't sign for anything, it's not admissible.
We don't
know. Like we just thought about. I mean, you just introduced.
I ain't thought about shit. If he know it, he had to hear it.
I'm still thinking somebody told me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why you a slow attorney.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you why you a slow attorney. Everybody hear me? Nigga, if he was going off, somebody just told him, he would have said it because he knows that individual gotta take the stand. It wouldn't be a secret. If he was going off, somebody just verbally told him. He knows in order to prove this, that person has to get on the stand. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it wouldn't be a secret. He would come in and say, Your Honor, I got another witness I want to call. It's such and such and such and such and such. Boom. Okay, what is it pertaining to? It's pertaining to tampering of a witness. Okay, boom, gets up there. On such and such day where you boom, 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 boom.
And they got to cooperate it. So.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all stop with this old fake attorney shit. But like, nigga ain't been up against his brain ain't thinking like that. So that leads to believe he had to hear it himself, which means it was a wiretap, a recording device, something. See, the recording device is the safest thing to him revealing of what happened. You know why? Because if he has the conversation, he don't never got to tell where it come from. If a nigga just told him, he would have to tell. I don't think that motherfucking attorney is that crazy to go repeat something he was told without having it. If he gave somebody told him, yo, they said this, okay, you willing to get up on the stand? No, I'm not. He know he can't use it. Unless he's playing ball and saying, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it out there and see the reaction I get.
Yeah, because if you had a wiretap in there and you talk about what you had on there, you showing your hand, and then that's going back on you.
No, you don't make sense. If you got a wiretap in there, you have the audio of what the judge is saying, what's going on with the witness, and he identify who the fuck gave him the goddamn recording. But if somebody told you word of mouth, you have to put that person on the stand. You witnessed this. So the fact that he won't tell him who it was leads me to believe he got some.
It's Ray Gift TV.
The audio still ain't gonna be admissible in the court. It's not gonna be admissible because it was an illegal tap. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Lawyer, you there? You there?
In the block.
I'm right here, but that's going
Okay.
all
Don't
the way
get
to-
flustered upside. Don't get flustered.
Listen.
No, because I'm saying no. This not ain't fucking like that's so out. That's
Audio he has. The only threat of that audio, the media. It'll never be played in court.
Because they ain't supposed to have. He's not supposed to have it. That's the whole point. That's so.
The only threat to that is that goes to somebody told him word of mouth. He wouldn't give a fuck about saying who it is because he got to call him to the stand. You with me on that?
I get that. I get all that. But if he had an audio recording and you want to introduce it, then you introduce it about.
You cannot, nigga, bro. You cannot.
You can't introduce it, but by him even talking about what he heard on the audio is introducing it.
Nigga, into the court of law. What the fuck law school you went to?
So you telling me you're gonna have an audio of a secret bug that you ain't supposed to have, and then you bring that up in court where you know it's going to be a backlash, and then if he all right, let's say this really happened and he releases the order, which is not going to happen, and then that's
bullshit. Yes, it is, because for him to get the audio mean it passed through other hands. They can't prove he released it. Bro, what kind of attorney is you? I'm just an ex-convict nigga.
You keep saying. I'm saying we're talking. I don't think 5 minutes, like 10 minutes ago, it was out of the realm of possibility.
It's obvious he was not in the room. Listen, it's obvious he was not in the room. Therefore, it couldn't have been him recording. You understand what I'm saying?
We know that.
Okay, so that means it had to come from somebody else, right?
We know it had to come from somebody in the room.
Okay, so that means we don't know how many hands it went through before it got to him, right?
Word of mouth, basically. That's what he's asserting. Well, that's how they try to kick it.
We're talking about audio. You keep crossing the street, nigga. So we talking about an individual, we talking about a fucking audio. Which one we talking about?
You brought up the concept of the audio based on
if the audio of if the attorney was not in the room, it's obvious he didn't do the record, right?
It's obvious. It's a recording that we talking about that we think this a recording.
Let me slow it down, nigga. Maybe you need to go drive a truck.
We talking about
if the motherfucking attorney, Mr. Steele, was not in the judge's chambers, it's obvious Mr. Steele wasn't the one recording. Am I right or wrong?
Nope, Mr. Steele wasn't there at all.
Okay, so for Mr. Steele to have an audio in his possession means it what?
He never said he had an audio in his possession.
Hey, yo, this nigga slow in the motherfucker.
Run the content. He never said he had
audio. You slow right? You slow. He never said where he got it from in the first place. Nigga, we putting a scenario on the floor, but what's happening is, this is why I never hire black people for attorneys. Right?
But
because they do. We all do this. As soon as we get in trouble, we panic. So
I'm not panicking.
So let me repaint it again. We are talking about if there is possible audio. Are you there or are you still somewhere else?
I'm where they left it at.
Me and you.
He said he had
Me and
information.
you are talking about if it's possible audio. Do you comprehend that?
I comprehend the fact that there's a
Okay.
possibility that audio could be there.
Okay.
There's a possibility.
Right now, we are only talking about if there's audio. Do you fucking comprehend that?
I understand that there's could possibly be audio because he wasn't there. But
Right? Okay, slow down. He wasn't there. So that means the attorney can't be the one that recorded, right?
Brian still never was there. He said who was there.
Huh?
He never was there. He outlined who
so
was
that
there.
means Brian still can't be the one that was recording, right?
He was not recording. He wasn't in the room.
Okay. So if Brian still has a recording, that means what?
That somebody had an illegal audio or wire.
That means somebody had to give it to him. Right?
I mean, yeah, that's the only possibility.
No, Bob. We gonna let this nigga talk. He been talking fast in the motherfucker for an hour. All of a sudden, he got motherfucking delayed reaction to some shit.
He flustered up.
He tied up now.
No, I'm
No,
not.
bro, this is a real conversation. I'm saying, listen, we already established if there's an audio that Brian Steele was not in the meeting, so he couldn't have been the one recording, right?
Yeah.
So in order for him to have audio, that means somebody had to give it to him, right?
If he has audio, he's not the person that recorded it.
Okay, we're past that. Now we're going to phase 2. This nigga's slow. If he has it, that means somebody had to give it to him, right?
Somebody had to have the audio inside the meeting if it was audio.
Okay, slow down. If Brian Steele has audio, somebody had to give it to him.
Yes, he's the receiver. He didn't collect it.
Okay. Therefore, there's no way of knowing how many hands this audio went through before it got to Mr. Steele, right?
Yeah, that's why the judge asked him to tell who gave it.
Right? It could have went through 2 hands, 10 hands, 20 hands, 8 hands, whatever, right?
Yeah,
this nigga was talking fast earlier, Z. Wasn't this nigga talking fast?
Yeah, I was talking fast. We were talking about facts. I was talking.
So why you not answering the question?
Because we talking about suppositions. We talking about something.
Everything we talking about is that, nigga, from the beginning. Because we don't know, nigga. So we experience, what we doing is having a conversation about different things. Now, if you gonna tuck your tail, then shut your punk ass up on my stage. But don't run over there. Okay, then nigga, answer the question.
The audio, if there is some audio, he's not the one who made it. Somebody gave it. We don't know.
Okay, we're past that.
Okay.
And that means there's no way of knowing how many hands it went through before it got to him, right?
No, there's no way we can know who it could have went from 1 person to 100. He just got it.
Okay, which means if the audio was leaked to the public, there's no way they can just pin it on Mr. Steele, right?
No, because he didn't record the audio. He's just the benefactor.
Oh, this nigga right here is slow. Yo, am I the only one?
If he had audio, he released to the media. He can release it. He can't. There's no penalty to him. I get what you're saying.
No, you missed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I've established that Mr. Steele was not in the motherfucking judge's chambers, so it could have been him recorded, and it's obviously somebody else gave it to him, and we don't know how many hands it went through before it got to him. That's what we established so far, right?
Right, he ain't do it.
So that means if it was to come out to the media, they couldn't just say Mr. Steele did it. Could have been anybody, right?
Anybody, but we know it wasn't him.
We would know if it wasn't him. Could have been anybody.
Know. It could have been him or anybody, bro.
He wasn't. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It could have been anybody. But
we wouldn't know it wasn't him. It could have been anybody. Nigga, you told you supposed to be studying to be a fucking attorney.
That's what I just said. We know it.
We cannot rule out Mr. Steele.
Yeah, you can't rule him out.
We can't rule him out. We just can't say he did it. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. When you said
okay, now we didn't establish that. Now, if there was an illegal recording, it is not admissible in that court.
at all because it's illegal. No judge signs for
Okay.
wiretap.
So that means the only threat is what? Saying something to the judge that he know actually happened. And the judge understanding this is a televised situation based upon a known artist, that if
The
that shit get to social media,
threat
it's
of
gonna
embarrassment.
spread like wildfire.
So
Right?
the threat of him being embarrassed on the stand.
Ain't no embarrassed, because once he hit, they're gonna have to do something about him.
You
His
mean that
credibility as a judge is fucked.
Over.
it's already in question now?
Oh, this nigga slow as a
Yeah, I ain't gonna
motherfucker.
lie, Uptown. I see
You
now.
No,
Now
but
I
slow.
you
see
so
it.
you
Nah, what
I,
it
Yeah,
is,
I'm
he
telling
slow.
you, he fucked up
no
though.
you don't. I get what you're saying, but you don't think
No, you don't, bro, because you saying shit that ain't got no
you saying
nothing to
that
do with nothing.
if a recording comes out to the media and it hits the media, Brian still can't get in trouble at all because it hit the media. His credibility as a judge is going to be ruined.
So Brian still saying this to the judge, knowing, right?
That the judge don't
I
want to put
cannot
him out.
admit a fucking illegal wiretap in the court, right? And knowing that if somebody verbally told him this, right, he would ask him to come to the stand, so he wouldn't give a fuck. Matter of fact, Your Honor, I'm gonna call him to the stand. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. Can we call him? You want to know who they are? Okay, we're calling them to the stand. The fact that he would not let him know
Who told him?
where it came from, right? Because think about it. Right now, you just talking. If you can't prove that, and if the court stenographer was not in the room for that part of it, right? Because we got to remember, the judge never admitted to any of that. He
No,
just admitted to it was an ex parte meeting, and how do you know about it? He never admitted to what was said and what wasn't said.
he ain't let him get to
This
that part.
right
He just
here
trying.
is
They trying to
TV.
find out
That's
who
my
told him.
point. I'm just saying, Mr. Attorney, I'm wondering if you was picking up what was
I
going on.
I said that the other day when we had the room when we did the whole room on this 2 days ago.
Bro,
All
it
this
just
shit
took
happened.
me 38 minutes to get something out of you that should have took us
No,
too,
but this
bro.
the thing. Just like some things just seem wrong. We can look at it as a certain way, but it would be a wrong. And if it happens, it's a possibility. But it would be so mind-boggling that there would be a secret recording that would add so
Why
much.
would that be mind-boggling in 2024? Nigga, you can go put a pen in your top pocket and it's a recorder. Your fuck niggas' glasses is recorders.
Yeah,
Why
but
would that be mind-boggling?
in a courtroom will be mind-boggling the same way they looking at what's happening right now is to be
How would it be
abnormal and
mind
not.
boggling? Look what happened in the Gunner, bro.
No, no, no,
When
no,
they
no.
recorded.
I'm not talking about what we
That's
see.
a fact.
We talking about in the courtroom. In the courtroom, the
That
court was
happened in the
certain.
courtaroom.
No, it did happen. That was a
Gunner
secret
happened in the
statement.
courtroom.
They were definitely released the recording the gunner and put it out there. But for the judge to have a witness in his chambers to be talking to a witness that's sitting on the stand.
That is not mind-boggling. You know why that's not mind-boggling? Listen, human beings we are like, we're people of habit. If he did that this time, what does that mean to you, Uptown?
He did it before.
So why would it be mind-boggling?
Because we're all right. When we first had the conversation about this, right, Wack? When I said it,
I'm telling you, it's not mind-boggling. For a nigga to do it like that, he done did that before.
I
For a
know what I'm
motherfucker to
saying. But
go in there and kill a whole family, is a good chance he done did some shit before. Just real shit.
when I said it, right, when we was talking about it, you was like, yo, get the content because that don't even sound like that's nothing that he could. A judge shouldn't do that.
You still didn't provide us with the content. Nothing said that, nigga, they got record of that.
Only thing I'm watching, like
You
we all
still
watching.
never brought it. Like, what do you mean?
Still said it. Still said that it was on record. We just
Yo, bro, that's
not public record. That's just
how
He
he
live.
talking
know it's
about
on
still
record.
said.
Yo, where's the records, bro? That's what the fuck he's saying, gang.
Nigga slow. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
hear what we all going by what is seen on.
All we're going by, only thing we can't go by.
Yeah, the stuff we seen.
He never said it was record,
He said
right? And the judge never said that's on record.
No, the judge never said nothing. The judge stopped
That's
him in
my
his tracks.
point, because the judge don't know if it's word of mouth or if it's a recording. He don't know. If it is a recording, the only threat to him is he knows still wasn't in there and had to come from somebody, which if it came out on social media, he can't just pinpoint blame still. You get what I'm saying?
He want to know where
He
it came
also
from.
knows if it was a recording, it will not be admissible in the court because it's an illegal tap in the judge's chambers.
He's just trying to figure out where it came from. Who the fuck told you? That's basically what he getting at. Who told you and when did they tell you?
Well, that's a concern, but it's not really a concern. His real concern is how much of it do you really have? Because I'm willing to bet on whatever that comes out on the 25th, bro, ain't that. It's not the whole thing. It might be
It's gonna be in favor.
It might be easy. Because think about it. You can bring dude in with his attorney and the DA and the judge, right, at 9 o'clock. Have a conversation. And then at 9:05, bring in the court stenographer. The court stenographer is going to say, everything that I heard in that room, I typed.
It was right here.
But what if she wasn't in the room for 5 minutes?
He admitted, he said she was there for some parts and not all.
Well, there you go. So the threat is now, the biggest threat, I'm going to be real, is an actual body. No, it ain't the recording because the recording could never come out in the courts.
Oh, you saying like
an individual can say, as a representative of the law, this was wrong, so I notify and take the stand and say that. You get what I'm saying? And that should be on record. That could come out in court. That illegal wiretap will never be played in the court.
So on the 25th, we gonna find out who, because he's compelling everybody in the room to say who what was said and who told them.
That illegal wiretap will never be played in the court.
Ain't nobody gonna say they got you know what I mean? Like,
this is what I'm trying to tell you. It'll never be. Listen, even if they got it, they're not gonna play that in the court, bro.
No, it can't be.
So the threat is an actual body saying, yes, I was in there. I will swear under oath this what was said. Now, what do you have to collaborate that? Don't nobody say nothing. Why is that dangerous? What collaborates that person uptown?
The actual body that said it?
No. You a bunk ass lawyer. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm trying to hear
what collaborates if somebody comes in there? Mary Bay say, yeah, I was the one that notified him. I was in there what it was said. Why is that dangerous? What collaborates that?
She's the one that if the person that said that she's there because she was there.
Now, I don't think you see the play. What did Woody do on the stand?
Today, or from the beginning, he took the 5th. Then he started.
No. See, this is what I mean. Don't nobody say nothing. You fake ass attorneys. What did Woody do on the stand?
He been bullshitting some days.
No, he fired the black lady as an attorney, which then at that point, there's no more attorney-client shit in the way. So guess what the black lady can be doing? Called to stand. Nigga, the play is right in front of you.
So you saying she can tell that no recording.
Now she can testify
about what happened in the room.
Nigga, Woody in on the play.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Nah, but this nigga was just so. I'm just a common sense. I'm just a common sense nigga, right? This smart ass niggas be coming with they extracurriculum shit, and I tell you, book smarts with no common sense and never win with me.
So what's the better play? You saying they got a recording that is a recording?
No, the recording is not the better play.
So the better play is
because the recording can never be admissible on record.
So the better play is for the girl to come out and say, I told, and this is why I told, and
nigga, booyah. And guess who collaborates it? Woody. Because guess who they said it to? Woody.
Wait, it was to Woody when she was his attorney for the one day.
Listen, man. I just got a GED, my nigga.
But do you see where we just went with this?
Last book I read was Old Yeller. I just got a GED.
Yo, do you see where we just went with this? 3 different satellites. So now,
we didn't go with it. What we did, we put everything on the table.
I rocked it out. We just basically said this is one way it could be, and this is where it won't hurt this person. This is where this will do this.
No, first of all, identify why it spooked the judge. See, it ain't the feds that got his room tapped. That's the only motherfuckers that can go tap that judge's room and ain't
come out.
Now, the reason why it ain't the feds is because the feds or let everything play out and then they'll go get him?
At the end.
They gonna keep the room tapped. They gonna see what else they get. So it ain't the fans that tapped his room. Either A, somebody had a recording device on them, or B, nigga,
It's the girl.
up individual when it said it. Now everything Woody does, we have to assume what? He's working with who?
The girl. Or all
No,
you assume
Thug, nigga.
all of you can't say if you say that out loud, that's what it is. But
Bro, I just said everything Woody does, we have to assume he's working with who?
He working in the interest of Thug.
There it goes. So guess what? Who you think will give him direction to fire her while you're on stand, on the record? Who you think that's gonna come from?
It's gonna come from the lawyer when they spoke.
You know what that come from? Here's how that come from. Thug, you know where Woody at? Yeah. You got some people over there we can get word to? Yeah, I got some people over there. All right, send word to him to fire the girl on the stand. He with us, right? Yeah, he with us. All right, when he on the stand, tell him to fire the goddamn judge on the stand. I mean, fire his attorney on the stand. All right, cool. Hey, homie, what's up with it? Hey, you gonna see Woody? Yeah, he gonna be in the kitchen tomorrow. Tell Woody, my attorney, saying for him to fire the goddamn his attorney on the stand. All right, cool. I mean, I see the whole shit moving. Like, dude ain't gonna just out of nowhere. Listen, that nigga out of nowhere said, yeah, she fired.
No, she was trying to leave, but I get what you're saying. When she was just there as a temporary stopgap. But I get what you're saying with it, though. Like when she said, I want to leave.
Why is she trying to leave? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit is in favor of Thug. And it ain't even about, it's really about a mistrial.
That's all they've been calling for every day.
That's what it is, about a mistrial. Get the judge pulled. They get the judge pulled. The jury didn't seen this shit. They moving for mistrial. And the next judge that come behind it ain't gonna want no parts of that shit.
Because of the fuck one judge.
And plus, if she was still his lawyer, she couldn't tell that information. That's why she quit, so she could tell that information.
Yeah, but then it's the only thing that's I get that. And he fired on the stand, but where the judge pulled the weird shit was he was like, you have to stay with him during this entire until the other lawyer come back, but you got to stay with him during trial for his for the questioning, and made him into the appearance to take it off. So that's 10 days. After the 10 days, then whatever she says she can say because she's not his lawyer no more. So it's looking like, I mean, on one end it's looking like it's her. On another end, it could be someone else, or it could be a recording. There's only a couple ways to look it out. Before, like the judge said, he thought it was her. They all said everybody thinks it's her because she's the new person there.
No, I'm just speaking in general. Like, he called the judge's bluff. You know what I'm saying?
It was basically a play.
It's in Thug's interest for it to be an actual word of mouth situation, because that can be put on record. You know what I'm saying? That recording, it had never gone on record.
Nothing could be put on, but that's all. Since Brian's still been there, that's everything he's asked to be. Yo, I need this to be put on record to make sure that the judge. All right, I'm asking for this. I need you to put this down for the mistrial.
Bro, you talking about some shit in court, bro? What the fuck, bro?
I'm talking about the court. It's two right now.
We're not talking about what happens in fucking court. The court is on record.
I'm talking about what happened with Brian Steele. Everything that happened with him.
Nigga, we live streaming. Nigga, everything is on record in the fucking open court. We're talking about for some shit that's not on record to go to record. That wiretap I never make it. It never make it.
Hey, Uptown, where you go to school at, bro?
I went to Temple. I went to University of Penn.
University of Pennsylvania?
Penn State.
University of Pennsylvania.
State Penn.
Like the Ivy League, Joe?
University of Pennsylvania. If you heard of it,
ICDC College.
Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the content. Heated debate regarding Woody. Secret meeting. Getting rid of his attorney. What do you guys think the play is? Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate y'all. Can't stress that enough. Please keep your notification bell turned on at all times so you don't miss out on no premium content, as I will deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know. Keep your best foot forward. Make the most of your 24 hours. Stay down until you come up. Be proactive. Really apply yourself. It's one thing to talk about it, but you got to be about it. You feel me? But other than that, man, it's your boy Ray Given. I'm gone. God bless. Peace. Thanks for watching another reaction video. I'm out.